Hello and welcome back, all my Dragon Ball theorists. In yesterday's video, I mentioned a few different ideas on how this arc would progress now that we have Merus stepping in to save everyone from certain death against Moro. One of the ideas that I wanted to expand on, since we know the Grand Priest is responsible for dispatching his trainee angel Merus to Universe 7 so that he might learn about the way of things and broaden his perspective, is why he picked Universe 7 and also specifically placed Merus into the Galactic Patrol. Sure, when Whis went to Zeno's palace to ask what the deal with Merus being in his universe was, the Daishinkan stated that the Galactic Patrol seemed a decent choice, as it would allow him to observe the side of good and virtue, but I don't think that is all. I believe that the Grand Priest decided to spice things up a bit by making sure Merus and Universe 7 had a real test to confirm he was ready to actually be an attendant for a god of destruction. Let's also not forget the Grand Priest does hold a special interest in Universe 7 ever since Goku managed to become friends with Zeno and brought future Zeno back so he would have a friend to play with. When Whis tells his father that it was Goku's idea, the Grand Priest said, "I envy Universe 7. Whis says his father should visit, and his response is yes at some point. So it only makes sense that Merus, who is his angel trainee and also deemed a troublemaker, gets dispatched to a universe in which the Grand Priest envies. Of course, since the Daishinkan made this statement, a lot has happened. Universe 7 went on to win the Tournament of Power and wish for all the erased universes to be brought back. In reality, the entire Tournament of Power was just a front for the real test, to see if a warrior would be virtuous enough to consider the other universes. If a selfish wish had been made, then Zeno would have erased everything, which gives us a wonderful expression from the gods, realizing even in a win, their lives could have been ended. The reason I bring this up is to point out that this is how the angels and Zeno work. Their true test isn't often the one that has been presented. It's really just a front. So the Grand Priest placing Merus in the Galactic Patrol is just a front and hardly could be considered a real test for his angel trainee. He also realized that it would be important for Merus to interact with Goku, Vegeta, and the mortals of Earth. Knowing this, he decided in order for this to happen, they needed an adversary to bring Merus and Universe 7 together. An opponent that had been sealed away for 10 million years in a prison who possesses great magic so he couldn't be handled alone by just mortals. Yes, it was the Grand Priest that released Moro from prison and put everything in motion. You had to question how Moro escaped, didn't you? Don't you think it was odd that mysteriously Moro, who has been sealed away, confined to a chair, and his thoughts subdued with a helmet for 10 million years, manages to somehow escape, all while an angel in training is responsible for that very prison and where he rests? Moro stated that it was his good fortune to have even an ounce of magic returned to him before his life expired. Was it really luck, or just the Grand Priest granting the return of some of his magic? Knowing his escape would force Merus as the Galactic Patrol to immediately head to none other than Earth because they needed the great Lord of Lords inside of Buu, thus setting in motion this entire arc, because if you try to steal Buu, then Goku and Vegeta will arrive. Now, since Merus is an angel and he doesn't want to break the angel code to capture this villain that broke out of prison on his watch, that's why he needs the Lord of Lords inside of Buu to seal away Moro's magic again, and why he decides to bring both Goku and Vegeta along, since as powerful mortals, they can aid in this cause. Merus does feel responsible for what happened, so he does want to make it right. It's just Merus doesn't know that everything that has happened was set up so the Daishinkan can watch this pay-per-view event unfold. Honestly, I imagine the Grand Priest is up there at Zeno's palace with popcorn in hand, watching Universe 7 and Merus struggle against Moro, thinking this is great. The Grand Priest gets to test the mortals of a universe he envies yet again, and tests his angel in training at the same time. That's two birds with one stone. Now, of course, Whis has showed up to stop Merus from breaking the angel code, using his angel powers against Goku to train, and heading to Earth to fight Moro. Whis told us, "I'm afraid there are no secrets between angels." Really? None? I just mentioned 2 in this video, so please don't take Whis' statement as literally no secrets. If there are no secrets between angels, then why did Whis call for an emergency meeting with his father at Zeno's palace because of Merus and Universe 7? Whis wanted to ask about the angel laws, and his father said, "The matter of Merus, I suppose?" Which Whis says, "You are aware then?" Not only did Whis not know the Grand Priest put Merus in Universe 7, but Whis also didn't think his father knew about him. I could actually do an entire video on the secrets that angels keep from each other. However, this statement by Whis as his superior to Merus was just that, and meant to let him know that there is always someone watching, and not that there is literally no secrets. It's hard to keep secrets for sure, but that clearly doesn't mean they don't exist, because they do. I just wanted to get that out of the way because in the comments I see people taking this statement by Whis literally, and not everything is a literal statement. With that said, the Grand Priest did see enough and allowed Whis to retrieve Merus and put him under his supervision because he doesn't want to lose an angel. It appears that Merus has chosen the side of good, and you can't have a bias because you must remain neutral. However, Chapter 62 ended with somehow Merus arriving on Earth to fight Moro, which would be bad for Merus. It appears that he has failed the Grand Priest test, and releasing Moro upon Universe 7 was the perfect scenario to see how Merus would react to a universe that is in peril. At any moment, the Daishinkan could arrive there and put a stop to this if he wants, because you better believe that he is watching. Although I think he won't interfere, just to see how the mortals, Merus, and perhaps even Beerus and Whis deal with the situation. Remember, he told Whis, "I don't suppose you are here to ask for your universe to be saved, are you?" It was a rhetorical question, and Whis even said he would never ask for such a thing. What I'm in love with most in this arc is that it can move in many different directions, and so many questions that are about to be answered next chapter. Did Merus arrive alone? I do think Whis and Beerus are with him. Does Beerus stop Merus from fighting and step in against Moro? Does Moro really know the gods and live up to his claim that his power transcends the very gods? As we wait for some of these answers, I have a few videos planned to explore some more ideas on what could happen in the upcoming chapter 63 of the manga. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think the Grand Priest is the one who released Moro from prison? Was this all just another test of the mortals and his trainee Merus? I always love to hear your thoughts and theories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to share it and smash that like button. Also, please subscribe to support the channel and turn on that notification bell to keep those theories coming.